welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I have been a little bit sick, so it's been hard to record, so please excuse my voice. But I just wanted to get these out there while we're still in the Star Wars hype. I'm actually seeing the movies tonight, so it's really exciting. So today I am going to be doing look number 2 for you. We are doing the nighttime look, so it's going to be a little bit darker, a little bit more punchy and exaggerated, and yeah, so I'm really excited for this one. We're going to be using number 50 today, so the purple lipstick. So I guess we'll just get started, so let's jump in. So I've already moisturized my face, so now what I'm going to do is add foundation and contour and highlight. So I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation today. I am in the shade Soft Beige, which is number 200. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. I'm actually running out, so I'm really running out. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Blend it in nicely. I like this foundation because it has a little bit heavier of coverage, and that's good for nighttime. Bring it down to my neck. Okay, and now I'm going to be adding some concealer. I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette in 07 Light. So I'm using that one. I love this because it has 4 different colors in it. Actually, it has 3 different colors and a pressing powder. I like to use the darker one for under my eyes. I feel like it camouflages a little bit better, and it doesn't seem unnatural. So I'm just taking a little bit of this darker shade on my finger, and I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eyes and bringing it down to my cheekbone a little bit just so it blends out. I'm teaching myself how to use concealer. I've never really used it. I'm starting to use it. I kind of started using it a couple months ago, and so it's kind of a new thing for me. Okay, and then as you may have seen, I'm putting a little bit around my nose because that tends to get a little bit red for me. Okay, so concealer's done. Now I'm going to be adding contour. And for contouring, I like using a liquid concealer that is darker than my skin tone. So this one I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I don't know what color. Oh, it's number 30 Cafe actually. Cool, it didn't rub off. But I'm just going to put this under my cheekbones just for some definition, and it's okay if it's a little bit darker because it's a nighttime look, and nighttime looks are a little bit more dramatic, so hey, we can go crazy, can't we? So I'm just going to be blending this out in kind of the natural shape of the hollow of my cheek. Looks a little bit crazy in my viewfinder, but it looks okay in real life. And if I have a little bit extra on my brush, I'll take it to my temp, or whatever this is, my forehead, and down below my chin, just for some continuity. As always, I'm using my What's Up highlighter by Benefit. Seriously, this thing has lasted me for so long, and it was just a little sample in one of my, I got like a box set with a bunch of different Benefit things in it, and this has lasted me for a really long time. So I'm putting this on the height of my cheekbones and kind of tilting so that I can see where that line is, and I'm just blending it out. And then I'm going to put some a little bit down my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and on my chin. So now that my face is done, I am going to be setting it in powder. So I have my Bare Minerals Touch-Up Veil, and this one is a tinted version. I've had this for so long. This was, I think, my first pressing powder, like my first setting powder, but I really like it. It has kind of a weird smell. It smells sort of metallic or something, but I like it. So I'm using a brush to kind of set my foundation and concealers and contour. So now that we've got that, I guess I'm gonna be blushless today because my lips are gonna kind of be the pop of it all. Okay, so I'm gonna be moving on to my eyes now, and I'm really excited for this look. I've been loving this look for my eyes lately, and I really like it. So to start off, I am using the Naked 3 palette. Again, as always, I have my tried and true favorites, and I like to stick with them. Okay, so I'm going to be using the color called Dark Side. Star Wars, get it? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even notice that's what it was called. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Dark Side, and I am putting that, it's like this really pretty purpley color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the second to last color here. I'm putting it all over my eyelid, so. And it's a really pretty plummy, almost like a plum gray color. And it's really nice as a base. You can really build it up or leave it just as it is and it looks really nice. So I love this color. Okay, and I'm kind of going backwards to what most people do. Now I'm gonna add the lighter color. So I'm gonna be using, which one should I use? I'm gonna be using Liar, which is a shimmery pinky taupe color. It's about here on the palette. So it's one of my most used on here, I can tell, because there's a really big dip in it. So I'm putting that on the inner corner of my eyes. And it adds a really pretty feminine look to it, which I'm a fan of. And then, last but not least, I got this sample in a Birchbox, as I've mentioned before. It's the Revealed 2 Palette Sampler in Ballerina. It's by Coastal Scents, and I have used these almost all the way up, especially this corally kind of shade. It was like all I used in the summertime. But I am using the darkest color here, and it's also kind of a plummy color. So I'm gonna be using that on, I'm deepening up my eyes a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a ton of that on my brush, and I'm gonna be putting this into the crease and the outer corner of my eye, and it's really gonna darken it up, but it doesn't look too crazy because it's purple instead of black. So it's not gonna be overpowering, but I really love the look of this. It's kind of like a smoky purple color. So I'm really obsessed with this look right now. You just kind of blend it out and just keep it concentrated on the outer corner, and then you can bring some down below your bottom lash line. I'm taking the lighter color in this palette, this teeny little quad here. I don't know what it's called. Oh gosh, wait. I don't know what it's called, but I really like this color. It's just a matte, pink toned cream color. And so I'm just gonna be using this to blend my eyeshadow out. Awesome. Now I'm gonna move on to eyeliner. I just picked up the Maybelline Master Precise by Eye Studio black eyeliner, and this is a felt tip eyeliner, if you can see that. And I love these things. Like, they're so easy to do cat eyes with. I love it. This one in particular, I'm not like a super huge fan of, just because I feel like it smudges really easily and it doesn't really stay on. They had a waterproof version too. I should have gotten that one, but I do like the precision of this. So I'm just gonna be putting this on. And this just really brings the whole eye look together. I'm going to be using my Star Wars mascara. This is the CoverGirl Star Wars The Force Awakens Super Sizer Mascara. The formula is okay. I mean, I understand that they're probably upcharging these just for the novelty of them. It's not an incredible mascara, but I do like it a lot. Simply for the brush, I think. So if it was a different formula, maybe I'd like it better, but the novelty is really fun. Like, this is one of those things that I'd probably just keep in my makeup stash just to say that I bought it. Which is probably what a majority of people are doing. Okay, so eyes are done. I really love this look. I'm loving it. Guys, I'm loving it. And I'm actually doing okay on camera, which is great. Okay, last but not least is the super fun part. We're gonna be using our lipstick. So I've already exfoliated my lips. You can do this really quickly while you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Just kind of swipe your toothbrush on your lips while they're kind of warm. And that'll keep your lips from looking, I don't want to be gross, but like crumbly or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Like cracky? No, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean. It keeps them from looking lumpy. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to be using this and I want it to be... The cool thing about this lipstick is that you can put on one swipe and it looks awesome. Or you can just keep layering it and it just keeps getting darker. The thing that I would warn you with though is that this stuff super stains your lips. I did put a little bit of chapstick on before I put this on, so maybe that'll keep it from staining a lot. But yeah, so if you do end up wearing this, it will probably stain your lips, like your lips are gonna look kind of pinkish tomorrow. But hey, don't need to wear lipstick, I guess. Okay, and that's the finished look. It was pretty simple, I think. Feels super like vampy and sultry and I guess just ready for a night out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I'm gonna be having one more look for you. It'll probably be in a couple days or so, but that'll be for a party look. And it's a little bit more editorial and not necessarily something that you would wear every single day, but yeah, I really like the way that this turned out. If you guys try it, feel free to tweet me or Instagram me, tag me in your photos. I would love to see the things that you're trying. So I really want this to be a relationship that we can have in a community that we can all talk about things that we love, which is beauty. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and may the force be with you. Bye. And I like to stick with them. That's wrong. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget it.